And we are rolling. It is Monday, and tomorrow night we have Dana White's Contender Series 2025 week number 6. It's actually been quite a while since I've watched the Contender Series. I mean, I think I watched it like a couple weeks ago, but I mean like consistently. I used to watch Dana White's Tuesday night Contender Series pretty much every single Tuesday that it was out, and lately, like maybe the past 2 years, I haven't really been watching it at all, except just like here and there. Let's get into it. It's only a 5-fight card, as they typically are, and we start off the card with Cody Chovancek. Cody Chovancek, something like that, versus Raphael Uchegbo. Oop, I got an alarm going off. So between these two, one is undefeated in Cody. Let's look at his stats here, his profile. I am on Sherdog because the website is just way nicer, even though it's like, it looks like it was made in 2010, but Tapology looks like it was made in 2008. Like, as somebody that started off as a web designer and eventually became a web developer, man, like you can do so much better than this crap. It looks so bad. Like, you're hovering over this crap as well. There's no, like, you can just use a simple CSS transition to make this look better. It's just flashing at you. You're trying to get freaking, god dang. The reason I get like this is because these websites are highly popular. I'm sure they're raking in a lot of money, and they can't hire somebody that knows how to freaking design a website. Like, look at this. It's like, is it functional? Of course. I'm not gonna say it's not functional. It's highly functional, but like, just the way it looks and the way, like, just, you know, UX, UI, it can be way better. But let's actually get into the card here with Cody. Let's look at Cody's stats. The layout on Sherdog is just way better because it's segmented, right? Your eyes are drawn to certain sections. I've never understood why everybody always goes to Tapology and then you click on, where do you click on? How do you get to their thing? Say, I don't even, bro, you don't even know which freaking elements you can click on. Like, brother, like, can't you go to their profile from this page? No, I don't want to choose him right now. See, this is why, man. Like, what the heck? I've been online since at least 2001, bro. Like, and I can't even, I'm acting like I'm a boomer here because I don't know how to use their freaking UI. I hate that crap. Like, dang, dog. Like, you update that stuff. This is gonna cost you only a few $1,000s, I promise. They make way more than that. Anyway, Cody Chovancek, the best fisherman in MMA. KO, 2 submissions, 3 decisions, 0 losses. So he is an undefeated kid. He's only fought in BTC Unified MMA. Let's look at his opponent. He's 10-1, so he knows how to take a loss. It was a decision as well. It's a 135-pound fight. He's from England. I think that's important sometimes. He's from Canada. Let's see which promotions Raphael has fought in. So, Better Promotions, FCC, Bellator London. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's this guy. He's winning. Raphael. We're choosing Raphael on Tapology. Probably. Sometimes they go pretty hard in these Contender series. He's undefeated, but he's not from any good promotions. Like, I mean, he hasn't fought anybody, you know. They're all kind of newbies. Honestly, probably KO. Let's say he warms up to around 2 KO. I don't know any of these guys. Nobody really should. Like, if anybody's on YouTube telling you they know all these people, I think they're lying, dog. Nobody knows who the heck these people are, dog. No way. Hwang. Let's go to him next. We'll go from this page. Hwang versus Paddy McCorry. So Insu is from South Korea. Legendary Hwang. Road to 2FC. Okay. Road Fighting Championship. ZFN. Okay. KOs all day. 5-second KO. Lost though. Oh, see? And this is the thing. Like, I don't, like, anytime I look on Tapology, like, it's like you gotta hunt for, like, the small details, but this all just draws your eye. So, even though this looks like a website that was designed in 2010, it's still way better looking than Tapology. It's just so much easier to look at stats like this, because Tapology is just, like, it's too freaking, it's like, it was designed, I feel, by the person that programmed the back end, because usually programmers can't design. Right? Like, a lot of the time they can't design. That's just how it is. That's why they have to hire designers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of KO, split decision. So he's KOable. He's 31 years old. And let's look at his opponent, Paddy McCorry. He also lost once from Ireland, 27 years old. 6'3" versus 5'11". This is a 185-pound fight. Let's see. And he's, you know, I mean, okay. Decision. I mean, I think it's going to be Paddy. He's younger. He's, like, Cage Warriors isn't a terrible promotion. Yeah. It's Paddy. Paddy's winning this one. We'll choose Paddy. McCorry. And since we've seen his record, he's KOable in 5 seconds. KO. And maybe not. See, okay, I probably shouldn't dictate based on how I'm choosing the other fights. But usually if you're, like, choosing, let's say I go round 2 KO, like, the chances of them both being round 2 KOs lessens, right? But round 1. Yep, there we go. Next up is Thomas Gantt versus Adam Livingston. Okay, Thomas Gantt. Or Gantt, maybe. 32 years old. He hasn't lost at all. This is a 155-pound fight. 6 feet tall. And I'm, like, all but one finishes in his fights. So, FFIT, never heard of it. Reality Fighting, never heard of it. NIF, MMA. North Iowa Fights, right. Shamrock FC, oh yeah. Is that like Ken Shamrock or something? Okay, and then Adam Livingston, who has half his record, also undefeated, 24 years old versus 32 years old. And he's fought in LFA. Yeah, honestly, despite having more experience here in this 32-year-old Thomas Gantt, he's fighting in, like, rookie leagues. I mean, they're professional, right? He has amateur fights as well. So, but I say rookie leagues because it's like, and he has a lot of amateur fights too, and he has losses on his, yeah, this guy, 100% undefeated completely. I don't know, like, in my mind, 32 years old, you're completely 100% undefeated. I'm thinking this guy's just been handed, like, fights they know he's gonna win, because you can kind of do that. You can do that. And yeah, no, Doug, I don't know. And it's like he's finishing everybody as well. That means he's not really being challenged. He's not being challenged, and he's 32 years old. How tall is this guy? This 162, a couple inches taller. He doesn't even have his man strength yet, but I'm sure they're both strikers if they're getting these KOs. Probably not wrestling with that build. And this guy doesn't even have a picture. So it's going to be Adam. I'm going for Adam Livingston. And a lot in the Contender series, I feel like a lot of the time they do get KOs. Less so, well, I guess submissions, but I feel like KOs are, for the most part, what happened in Contender series. Like KOs and decisions, and then sometimes submissions. I could be off, because obviously I haven't really watched it in the past 2 years, but from what I've seen, that seems to be the case. We're going with Adam the Bomb Livingston, or Bomb, just Bomb. We have 1 day and 7 hours to lock our picks. Oh, that's Thomas Gantt? Okay, interesting. Okay, Because sometimes you can, like, get a gauge of someone if you can see their freaking picture too. But I think they're gonna cause each other issues. They're just gonna kind of, I don't know. And they're lightweights. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one will go decision, because like, despite what I just said about Thomas having 0 losses in amateur, 0 losses in his professional, that's not always bad either, right? It's not necessarily. So just because he might not have really been challenged doesn't mean that this guy's gonna challenge him. Who knows? I don't know. I'll just go with Livingston though for a decision. I just feel like what I mentioned with the whole never losing and just fighting like in the rookie leagues and stuff, I don't know. I can't really choose that, because he's at least been in like PFL, right? LFA, I mean, and PFL amateur down here. Oh, that's Premier Fight League. Wait, what is Professionals Fighters League? Is the other one I'm thinking of? Okay, that's not the PFL is thinking of, because, well, doesn't PFL have an amateur league as well? I don't know, but that's not the same league. But I think PFL does have an amateur league. I don't know. Not sure. I don't really keep up with much other than UFC, so I'm not really gonna know those things. So yeah, we'll go with Livingston. Next up, we have Iwo Baraniewski. Iwo Baraniewski versus Mahamed Aly. Mahamed Aly, huh? Okay. Well, let's go back to the card here. Close those other 2 tabs. Go to Iwo Baraniewski. Rudy. He's from Warsaw, Poland. All finishes. And I guess he was fighting in, I don't know what Babylon MMA is. Yeah, it's a Polish thing. Okay. And then we have Mahamed Aly. He's 26 years old, 6 feet. This is 205 pounds. 3 KOs, decision, and Shogun fights. It's crazy that these people are up for spots in the UFC. In my opinion, just based on like what I'm seeing out of their freaking pro fighting history. All these rookie leagues, 31, 26. I think I'm gonna have to go with, well, 205 pounds. But yeah, he seems, maybe he might be more well-rounded. Don't know for sure. You can't really just say that based on seeing that he has 2 submissions, but you know, I guess that's all I can really go off right now. I'm gonna go with the Polish guy, Polish Power, and I think he's going to, they're gonna KO each other. This is a heavier weight. This is light heavyweight, so let's say they feel each other out real, you know, and then in round, yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Round 2 KO for Iwo. Now, Hecher Sosa versus Mackson Lee. Is that a woman? Is that a woman? Bro. Nah. I knew it wasn't, dog. I was joking. Let's see. Hecher Sosa from Spain. 30 years old, 12-1. This is a bantamweight fight, 135 pounds, 5'9", versus age 26, 6'1", undefeated, from Brazil. Obrigado, Brazil. Yeah, I mean, all finishes. Okay, interesting. At bantamweight, LFA. So he's fought in LFA, and he got a leg kick TKO. That sounds good. That sounds good to me. This guy is some kind of champion from some promotion. WoW 20 maybe? What is that? I don't know. TKO, retirement. Who's this old guy that retired? Let me see. He gave up? Yeah. All right. Okay, no, I mean, I'm going to say I'm probably gonna go with Mackson Lee. He's giving me the vibes. Like, plus he's a little bit younger, a little bit taller. At 135 pounds, he's 6'1", and he's getting like leg kick KOs. That means he's using those rangy legs. He's using those legs. Unlike frickin' what's his name? Marlon Vera with those long ass legs he never uses, right? Check out my Dana White psychology videos and where he would rank fighters personally. I was talking about how Marlon Vera, he's just like, he's ranked so low for Dana White because he's not a go-getter. I feel like this guy here though is a go-getter based on just seeing this. Yeah, it's all, yeah, it's this guy. It's the girl. We're going with Lee. Mackson Lee, right? Yeah, Mackson Lee. We're gonna go with like a KO. Round 3. This is gonna be a night of mostly finishes probably. I think, I didn't watch it last week, but I think last week was all finishes. Something like that. And like, I think all 5 people that won got a contract. I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I think that's what happened though. And we've chosen now every single fight. Let me lock in the picks actually. Let me save this. Save. Now we have 5 of 5 picks. Your picks are now entered. Well, this should be fun. I suppose I'll be watching it this week, tomorrow night. Maybe I'll live stream it. We'll see. For now, this has been Coin. Check out my VPN, sponsored by myself, www.coin.me. That's Coin's most excellent VPN. And you have been you. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to leave some comments down below on who your picks are here and why you picked them. Later.